morning. Welcome to Shawnee State University in our fall commencement ceremony. I'm Dr. Sunil Ahuja, Provost and Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. Please remain standing for the invocation by Reverend Allison Bauer of the Second Presbyterian Church, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance led by Brendan Reed, President of the Student Government Association.
Let us pray. And so we are gathered here in your holy presence at Shawnee State University's autumn commencement ceremony, we particular people in this singular space and time. And in one sense, today is like any other day. The sun has risen, the clouds are blowing past, people are being born and people are dying, they are laughing and crying and mourning and dancing, seeking and losing, keeping silence, and speaking out bravely. So in one sense, today is a Chronos day, a day like any other day as time marches on. But today is like no other day, especially for those gathered here. Today is a kairos kind of day, a moment frozen in time kind of day. Today is a threshold day as these students step into whatever is next for each one of them. And so we pray for all those who have conquered their challenges and met their academic commitments. And for some, it was easy, one of many achievements. But for others, this is their greatest accomplishment yet. And we are grateful that your grace has met each one of them right where they are. And we ask that you would bless them all today, right where they are. And so today, we also pray for tomorrow, for the new doors that are opening, and for the will to keep knocking persistently upon doors that are thus far closed. As you have led them in the past, lead them now into the future. We ask that you would bless and approve the offering of today's ritual. Bless and approve these students, their families, and their friends, the board, the faculty, staff, and administration, and to bless all of the time and effort and blood and sweat and tears that have been poured into this day by all those I have just mentioned. May these graduates discern what is right and good and just, and may they use their gifts wisely and in service to others, today and tomorrow and always. It is in your holy name that I pray. Amen.
Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may now be seated. Thank you, Reverend Bauer and Mr. Reed, for delivering the invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance. And thanks to the noteworthy brass quintet and Dr. Stanley Workman for their beautiful music this morning. We really appreciate your contribution to today's commencement ceremony. Now, please join me in welcoming Shawnee State University Interim President, Dr. Eric Braun.
Good morning. It is an absolute privilege to be standing in front of you this morning in the Covert Smith Theater to celebrate the accomplishments of the 2023 fall graduating class. Pleasure to see you all here today to show your support and your appreciation for these students and all they've accomplished, and particularly great to see all of you students in the front of the theater. Ready to go. We ready to go? All right, very good. We have many honored guests this morning on the platform I'd like to recognize. Behind me, we're joined by members of the Shawnee State University Board of Trustees. I'm going to ask board members to stand and remain standing as I call your name. Our chairman of the board, Mr. Scott Evans, Mr. Eddie Edwards, Mr. Ed Daniels, Mrs. Marquis Dennis, Mr. David Furby, Mr. David Ritchie, the Reverend Sally Schisler, and our student trustees, Miss Hannah Blythe and Miss Hannah Ratcliffe. And let's share some appreciation for our Board of Trustees. You can be seated. Also joining us on the platform, our Provost and Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs, Dr. Shawnee Lahuja. You can stand and remain standing for me. Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Greg Ballingy. Our Chief of Staff, Mrs. Elizabeth Blevins. Our Chief Enrollment Officer, Jim Farmer. Our Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Kimberly Inman. Our Chief Advancement Officer, Chris Moore. Associate Provost, Dr. Jennifer Pauley. And Interim Dean of the College of Professional Studies, Dr. Christine Raber. If you can share your appreciation with our leadership here at Shawnee State. Also on the platform, our great friend representing the 14th Senate District for Ohio, Dr. Terry Johnson. Our alumni representative, Ms. Tara Boutz. President of the University Faculty Senate, Mariah Woodward. President of the University Student Government Association, Brandon Reed. And the Reverend Allison Bauer, pastor of the Second Presbyterian Church. Thank you all for joining us today. Quite a momentous occasion, and it means so much for everybody to be here together on this special morning. It's with great pleasure that I'm going to introduce our commencement speaker. Our commencement speaker is Mr. Troy Gregory. In addition to being a friend of the institution and an alumnus, Mr. Gregory is Executive Director of Strategy and Redesign for Business Bank Lending at J.P. Morgan Chase. He's a 1996 Shawnee State University graduate of the Plastics Engineering Technology program. He's used his SSU degree to advance in a career that's pretty spectacular at a young age. He's a member of the Shawnee State University Development Foundation Board, continues to serve the university in many ways, and as I said, is a great friend to campus and a great supporter of the university. We continue his support as we build and strengthen university programs. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Troy Gregory.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, honored guests, and of course, the graduating class of 2023. As I stand here before you, filled with excitement and nostalgia, recalling my time at Shawnee State University, in particular, I'd like to share with you the honor of being up here, the first graduation ceremony presided over by President Braun. He is a friend, and I do appreciate the honor. But now, I want to congratulate you. Congratulations on this milestone, and welcome to the distinguished ranks of Shawnee State University alumni. So I've lived in Columbus for about the last 25 years or so, and so I don't know that a lot of you in the audience will know me, but I'm a Scioto County kid. My dad's family is from Sciotaville. My mom's family is from Portsmouth. I was raised out on the west side. And for those locals out there in the crowd, I'm here to attest that a cider and a pirate can, in fact, get along. In fact, we can live in harmony. My wife and better half graduated from Wheelersburg. My point for sharing that is that my heart is never far away from Scioto County, no matter where I am, and in particular, Shawnee State. This university was very, very important in launching the career that I've been able to enjoy thus far. I was in the plastics program. Back when I was here, it was run by Jeff Humble, Roger Shearer, Brent Smith, and one of the things that really stuck out at me from that time was my time in chemistry. It wasn't an easy time, but it was a time in chemistry. We had Dr. Trampy, who would abruptly begin class by turning to the board and beginning to write with no book. And he would fill up 3-4 panels on the board, going full speed, offering incitements, answering questions, never referred to notes at all. My students, my fellow students and I would often joke that maybe he had some extra memory chips installed in that brain of his. The point here is I would love to tell you that I was a stellar student here at Shawnee State. The truth is I was super good enough. I probably spent way too much time in the student center, student union, playing ping pong, instead of hitting the books to become the next Dr. Trampy. But it sort of worked out. So as President Braun mentioned, I am an executive director at JP Morgan Chase, and I'm honored to represent JP Morgan Chase as well. Now, I would like to turn my attention to you, the graduating class. You have triumphed over your own tribulations. Some of you are first-generation graduates in your family, and that's particularly notable. I'm very excited for you. So I salute you. I salute all of you. But as I salute you, I'm also very clear that I'm saluting your support network. Some of you, like me, may have stayed with family while you attended Shawnee State University. Thanks, Aunt Susie, for all those bowls of macaroni and cheese. Some of you may have enjoyed the benefits of the Development Foundation, of which I am a member, and I'm honored to be part of that program as well. But let's make sure that we recognize the apex of your support network, which is your parents. So in fact, let's pause for just a moment and give a short round of applause to the support network that helped you get where you are. Thank you for that. All right, so we're going to talk about career, but before we get there, one thing that I want to make sure, I mentioned the Development Foundation. I think it's very important as we send you off into the world as graduates of Shawnee State University, I think it's very important to recall the support network that you've had. It's very important to take the time, take the energy, whatever you can give to give back to the organizations that supported you. All right? Now, on to the career. This is probably something you didn't expect to hear, but here you go. Your first step in your career need not be glamorous or the job from which you're going to retire. Probably didn't expect me to say that, but it's true. My point is progress is better than perfection, and the important thing is to get moving. As I was graduating Shawnee State University, I was married, we were expecting our first child, and I took a job while I was interviewing. I took a job at Honda of America Manufacturing up in Marysville, East Liberty. And I installed 410 rear seats a day for about 6 months while I was interviewing for various roles. What I will tell you from that, as a college grad who was installing 410 rear seats a day, is it was incredibly formative in the rest of my career. I learned the value of what a good process looks like and I also learned the trials and tribulations of not having a good process. Consequently, I'm sort of a process engineer these days in that I help figure out the best way to get things done, and that's what I implement. So your first step can be incredibly formative, even if you don't think it's the right first step. All right. I promised President Braun that I would not stand in the way between hungry graduates and their celebratory lunches. So I'm going to wrap this up. One of the things, though, that I want to leave you with, a quote that I'd like to leave you with, pulls from my love of mountains. For anyone who does know me, I spend a lot of time in the mountains, whether it's rock climbing or mountain biking or whatever. And so, as David McCullough put it, climb mountains not so the world can see you, but so you can see the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gregory, for that inspirational speech. Let's give him another round of applause, please. Please turn your attention now to the front of the stage for a performance by soloists Allison Withers and Jacob Thompson, graduating BFA musical theater majors, who will sing "You Will Never Walk Alone" from Rodgers and Hammerstein's musical Carousel, accompanied by Dr. Stanley Workman, Jr.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark.
At the end of a storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of the lark.
Walk on through the wind,
Walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark.
At the end of a storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of the lark. Walk
All right, Allison Withers, Jacob Thompson, Dr. Stanley Workman. Let's show them a little more love. Thank you.
Will all graduating students please rise? President Braun, you have before you the Shawnee State University degree candidates for the fall of 2023. These students have been reviewed by the faculty and found worthy to receive the degree for which they have petitioned. Therefore, I hereby certify that each candidate presented on the official graduation list has completed all course requirements, and I recommend the degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Ahuja. By the authority granted to me by the Board of Trustees of Shawnee State University, and upon recommendation of the faculty, contingent upon satisfactory completion of all degree-related requirements, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree to which you are entitled, with all honors, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates. And graduates, at this time, in recognition of having received your degree, you may move your tassel to the left. Congratulations. All right, please be seated.
Interim Dean Christine Raber will read the names of the graduates of the Occupational Therapy Doctorate, Masters of Occupational Therapy, Masters of Education programs, and the graduates from the College of Professional Studies. Dean Kimberly Inman will read the names of the graduates of the Masters of Arts and the graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences. And Associate Provost Jennifer Pauley will read the names of the graduates from Academic Affairs. Will the faculty marshals please assist the first group of students? The Occupational Therapy Doctorate, Masters of Arts, Masters of Education, and Master of Occupational Therapy degree recipients will be hooded by the Chair of the Shawnee State University Board of Trustees, Mr. Scott Evans.
Right. The names of those receiving the Occupational Therapy Doctorate degree in the College of Professional Studies are as follows. Ogachukwu Dean Nowaki. Yamisi Adewale. Sarah Deeman. Christy Parker. Sarah Kraus. Jessica Glenbachie. Colton Sayers.
The names of those receiving a Master of Art degree in the College of Arts and Sciences are as follows: Taylor Ball, James Stank, Aaron Rice, Craig Hopper,
The names of those receiving a Master of Education degree in the College of Professional Studies are as follows: Ashley Yoder. Ava McLeese. Catherine Moore. Katie Cunningham. Haley Tipton. Katie J. The names of those receiving a Master of Occupational Therapy degree in the College of Professional Studies are as follows: Abigail Osborne. Rebecca Williger. Hope Jones. Alexis Putnam. Savannah McDowell. Molly Stockton. Madison Flowers. Bailey Kemp. Oh. Corinne Keplinger. Hunter Adams. Abigail Blankenship. Caleb Holt. Jared Buckingham. Jansen Smith.
The names of those receiving baccalaureate degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences are as follows. Allison Withers. Jacob Thompson. Nathan Boas. Brock Williams. Gavin Gilbert. Trevor Gorecki. Sylvia Van Vliet. Austin Taylor. Jason Roberts. Abigail Louder. Claudia Mendoza. Olivia Short. Michaela Petito. Devin Johnson. Michael Riffe. Congratulations. Evelyn Phillips. Congratulations. Mackenzie Spencer. Carrie Ann Lawson. Delaney Lewis. Samuel King. Allison Mullins.
The names of those receiving baccalaureate degrees from the College of Professional Studies are as follows. Hunter Phipps. Abraham Barkis. Derek Ely. Ari Correll. Kaylee Flannery. Donna Osborne. David Marshall. Bethany Brown. Danielle Boyles. Katie Wamsley. Lakin Rice. Brandon Todd. Russell Humphrey. Alexander Richardson. Josie Campbell. Jeffrey Van Bibber. David Norman. Georgia McCrae. Peyton Witt. Olivia Griffith. Andrea Leto. McKenna Higby. Emily Carey. Elena Collins. Grace Ryan. Kendall Jurassic. Alexis Cardinelli. Michaela Aiken. Tessa Browning. Cassidy Schaefer. Hannah Blythe. Gavin Welch. Jonas Jividan. Elena Glykoff. Trevin Malt. Alex Pratt. The names of those receiving associate degrees in the College of Professional Studies are as follows. Brianna McDonald. Morgan Salisbury. Carly Harper. Dorothy Nelson. Mackenzie Penrod. Eva Reyes. Brandy Parker.
Will all the graduates please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Shawnee State University's Fall Commencement Class of 2023. Let us recognize their accomplishments. Another round of applause. Graduates, please remain standing. Would everyone else please rise? As today's fall commencement ceremony comes to a close, we will now hear Allison Withers, Jacob Thompson, and Dr. Stanley Workman Jr. perform the university's alma mater. We ask for you to please join and sing with us. The alma mater can be found on the inside back cover of your program.
Blessings on the alma mater, Shawnee. Blessings on you standing through the years. We will always think about you fondly. Memories through the joys and through the tears. Alma mater, Shawnee. We, your children, sing of you today. And when we are far away from you, dear Shawnee, our lives will show your guidance on our way.
Everyone may now be seated. Thank you, Allison Withers, Jacob Thompson, and Dr. Stanley Workman Jr. for their fine rendition of the alma mater. We would like to thank everyone who's made our fall 2023 commencement a success, and thank you to the members of the university's Board of Trustees and our distinguished guests who have taken part in today's ceremony. We congratulate our graduates today on their impressive accomplishments, and I welcome them as the newest members of the Shawnee State University Alumni Association. This brings today's ceremony to a close. The ceremony concludes when the platform party leaves the stage. Thank you everyone again for coming, and congratulations to graduates again.